What's going on, y'all? It's Steve here. So I just want to let y'all know that I just turned 28 yesterday. And, I really don't feel 28. I don't feel like I'm 28. Even when I turned 27, I didn't feel like I was 27. You know what I mean? And the list goes on and on with that. But anyway, man, I just want to say this because I know that there are a lot of people out there that are scared of getting old. There are some people out there that are scared of aging. And here's what I had to say about this. This is coming from me, a young 28-year-old man, okay? There's nothing wrong with getting old, okay? There's nothing wrong with aging. You have, young millennials and people from Gen Z, a lot of them, not all of them, but a lot of them that are like so scared and so worried about getting old. Like, it's going to happen. You know what I mean? You're not going to stay young forever. Now, here's what I will say. What I will say is, even though you're getting older, even though we're getting older and even though we're aging, it is important to take good care of yourself. What I will say is, when I was in my early 20s, I didn't take very good care of myself. I would barely exercise, you know what I mean? I had like a piss poor diet, you know what I mean? I would eat cookies and drink lots of sodas, and I would eat like 4-5 times a day, you know what I mean? And it took a toll on me, you know what I mean? And this was before the pandemic. After the pandemic, I cut back on eating 4 or 5 times a day to eating 1 meal a day. And I'm still doing the whole 1 meal a day thing to this very day. And like, I tell you, man, I feel a lot better doing that because, I've lost some weight and, I've been working out more. I've gained some muscle, you know what I mean? So it's been good for me, man. So needless to say, man, your health is your wealth. Yes, we're all getting older. Yes, we're all aging. But the important thing is to get your life right and to take great care of yourself, physically and mentally and spiritually too. I will say that. And emotionally, right? Getting your life together and taking good care of yourself. Those two things are the most important things that I believe that we as human beings should be doing, while we're aging. You know what I mean? So for everybody out there that is still kind of scared about aging and getting old, it's going to happen regardless. We're all going to get old. Even I'm going to get old, right? I'm going to get old. I'm going to have bad knees and a bad back. I'm going to have that shit. You know what I mean? I may have Parkinson's or Alzheimer's. You know what I mean? But that's just, that's life. You know what I mean? It's natural. Aging is a natural thing. Getting old, that's a natural thing. There's nothing that we can do about that. We can't control that. But again, the important thing is for us to take very good care of ourselves. And also too, to, get our lives together. Taking good care of yourself, drinking lots of water, exercising, eating a healthy diet. You know what I mean? So, yeah. Oh, and stretching your body. Stretching your body is very good for you too. But yeah, man, that's all I gotta say, man. Needless to say, I'm very blessed to see 28. I'm very blessed. You know what I mean? Because there are a lot of people out here in this world that didn't get a chance to see 28, or they did get a chance to see 28, but their life ended at 28, and they didn't get the chance to see 29 or 30 or 31. So for me, you know, making it to 28, I'm very blessed and I'm very thankful, because a lot of people didn't get to see that. So for me, you know, I'm very blessed for that. But anyway, man, I'm done. Let me know what y'all think down in the comment section below. If you enjoyed the video, hit the like button, subscribe, share the video, and I'm out. I love y'all. Peace.